Hey Libra, welcome to your April 2020 astrology horoscope. You're tapping into a powerful source of creativity and it demands expression. Honor yourself. You're on the edge of a precipice. And for some of you, this may create a conflict between where you desire to go and where your fear thinks you should stay. And this plays out in relationships of all kinds. Don't fold under the opposition, whether it's coming from inside of you or outside. You have the right to chart your own course in life. Embrace this truth. You're on the edge of a precipice that will not be denied. Let go of any need of other people to see life through your eyes. Just be a role model for what you know. And remember, not everyone believes in collaboration. Many people are still stuck in the old 3D energy of ego competition. So you keep the focus on you and where you're going because it's exciting. You've been waiting for this for a really long time. And you owe it to your soul. You owe it to yourself to move in this new direction. Now, your avatar and ruling planet, Venus, is moving into Gemini on April 3rd, and she will be in Gemini through August 7th. Mercury is still retrograde in my mouth, even though he went direct late last night. And so this is good news for you because she's in your sister sign. Gemini and Aquarius are your sister signs, and whenever a planet is in either one of those, they form a trine, a harmonious energy flow with any planets you have in Libra. And this is good news. So with Venus in Gemini for 4 months, now she will retrograde next month, May 12th through June 24th. And I'm going to do a video just on Venus retrograde because Venus is so important for all of us. She rules our money. She rules what we love and value, relationships, beauty, the pleasure of life. So this is going to be very significant. Now, I do like her position though, because for you, it is about seeing into your future, being on this precipice and seeing down the road of which path you will choose. Now, this is a general forecast, so you're all on your own life path journey. However, you're all working with the same energy. Where will this road take you? Where will your future be in 3 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now? With Venus in this area, it is an opportunity for you to look at what you believe. Does it still work for you? Is there any behavior that could be adjusted and changed so that the focus is on serving your needs and what you need to be doing at this time in your life, which is really about tapping into your creativity and looking at your options for where your future is taking you, so that you have that courage to take that leap of faith and boldly go. Boldly go where no man or woman has gone before. So it's very exciting. You know, another thing too with Venus in this location, it could be a time for you to learn some new skills in something. Is there anything you want to study at this time? Is there anything you want to learn at this time? This is a good time to increase your skills so that you could increase your earning ability. Now, another significant aspect that's happening, or astrological event that's happening, is Jupiter is coupling with Pluto. March has been really turning out to be a money month. Like we're all focused on money given what's going on in the markets. I do see that continuing in April. April being a big focus on our money, our investments. That's because Venus, your ruler, is in charge of both moons this month, as well as this Jupiter-Pluto aspect. So Venus is ruling the Libra full moon on the 7th, and she rules the Taurus new moon on the 22nd. Jupiter coupled with Pluto goes exact on April 4th, June 30th, and November 12th. This is very significant. Jupiter expands whatever he touches. Pluto is about power and transformation, the new life. It can also bring up fear. Both Saturn and Pluto rule fear. And it's very important for all of us to stay out of fear at this time so that we're making right choices. We never make good choices when we're scared. And so it's very important that we rise above the collective energy that's being stirred by the coronavirus and the markets and whatever. Now, with Jupiter coupled with Pluto, it is an opportunity for your own betterment. Self-betterment is the key words for Jupiter coupled with Pluto. It is about looking at the meaning in your life. What gives your life meaning? What is your truth? What is true for you? So this is a very significant aspect, and especially because it is happening 3 times this year. And with this location, and especially when we get to the Taurus new moon, and then of course the Scorpio full moon in May, Scorpio rules debt, taxes, money. Taurus rules your personal income. Scorpio rules shared resources. Now, Taurus for you is in the area of shared resources. So you're a Taurus when it comes to your joint finances and money owed to you through other people, passive income like royalty payout, inheritance, insurance payout, taxes. And with Jupiter coupled with Pluto, it sits right in the Libra full moon. And this is very powerful. So it is a time for you to absolutely rise above the collective energy and focus on your future. Focus on where you want to be in 6 months from now, 3 months from now, a year from now, down the road. And with Jupiter coupled with Pluto in the area of your foundation, it is, where you live, a business you run from your home. Now, considering what's going on in the world right now, this is an excellent time to be at home and run a home-based business or have a business on the internet. And so these are things to consider. Now, with the Libra full moon exact on the 9th, the moon and the sun are being T-squared by Jupiter and Pluto. So this is where the power struggles can come in, where you need to say make this investment, or you need to go down this path. However, other people may not be as supportive of your choices. This is about you trusting in your own instincts and trusting your intuition and doing what's right for you. Because when you do what's right for you, it's right for others. But if you're not doing what's right for you, then we're not lining up with you. When you do what's right for you, you are coming from your mighty I am present, your soul self, your higher power. You're lining up with your soul self, the will of God, what God wills for you. If you're trying to please others first, then you're out of your integrity, you're out of the divine will for your life, and it's not going to work. It may work in the moment because you're making others happy, but it's coming at your expense, and it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you in the short run, it's going to cost you in the long run, because the energy for all of us, and especially for you, is requiring you to move in this new direction, to take this leap of faith, to really tap into your creative power. Now, the good news is your avatar and the ruler of the Libra full moon is in harmonious energy flow with Mars in Aquarius. which is very significant because Mars rules Aries. The sun is in Aries. The moon is in Libra. They are trining each other. And Mars is in the area of your creative self-expression, self-confidence, being outgoing, true love, being open to new love, being open to new relationship, being open to new ways of being. And trust what you know your truth is. What is really true for you? This is the area of our chart where we really come to know ourselves on a soul level, on a deeper level. Not necessarily on a personality level, on a deep level. And Mars is in harmony with Venus. And Venus is saying the way out is to move forward in your life, to move forward in this new direction, to not waste time trying to take everybody along with you or to have others agree with you or see life through your eyes. You don't need that. What you need is to know what's right for you and to do what's right for you and to move the energy in a new direction. And with Mars in harmony with Venus, for some of you, it is about power relationships, like power coupling, where we're more powerful together than working on our own or working in a group, so that you're working with others who are also on the same page as you and have the same vision as you. And this can be very powerful for you to take advantage of the group energy. And I see this also in professional relationships too. So people that you work with can be allies for you at this time as you make important decisions for yourself and where you want to be down the road. Today, tomorrow, and long into the future. Now, good news here is Mercury enters Aries on April 11th. Now, this really is good news because now he's finally out of Pisces, and I think that's had a lot to do with the fear of things really being blown up and people making choices out of fear, which is not healthy for themselves or for the collective. And so having Mercury in Aries, in bold, brave Aries, we can now have the mental clarity to know what's true, what is false evidence appearing real, and can take those bold steps towards a bright future and a future that we want. So this is exciting. This is also in the area of relationships. And this is good. So this can help you communicate effectively with others as to what is right for you, what you need at this time, so that you are not falling back into old patterns, for some of you, old patterns of people pleasing, when that's not going to work in this energy for you. And that's what Pluto is trying to teach you at this full moon, is own your power. Pluto is about power and transformation, how we own power, how we may give our power away, how we struggle with power. And it can be from others, but it also goes on inside of us, because we're not going to struggle with anybody else if we got it going on inside. We only struggle with others if we are struggling with ourselves. And that's why it's really important for you to get clear with what is right for you, what is true for you. And when you know it's true for you, then you won't get caught up in some sort of power struggle with anybody, because you're following your own truth. Venus is leading the way, and she's in harmony with Mars and Saturn at the time of the full moon. And this is good news. And she's also loosely in harmony with Jupiter. This is an opportunity for you to focus on your future and where you want to go and where you want to be. Watch out for the Sun square Pluto on the 14th. It goes exact that day. That could be a day where, there's some sort of power struggle going on again. If anything ends at this time, know that you're done with it. Full moons bring things to completion. If something completes at this time, that's the universe saying You're done. You're complete. You've graduated. Go on. Go to the next level. Yeah! Go to the next level. Now, the sun enters Taurus on the 19th. And we have the Taurus new moon on the 22nd. And also Earth Day. So cool that the Taurus new moon is on Earth Day. So that's a wonderful day to give thanks to Gaia for a life. And I just love being outdoors. So being outdoors on Earth Day and celebrating with Gaia is just a beautiful way to clear the energy and energize yourself. Now, this is a very interesting new moon in Taurus. It is right at the beginning. It's at 3 degrees 24 minutes, and it's separating from Saturn. So it does have that, we've been through some stuff kind of energy, but we're on the other side of it. And it is coupled with Uranus. So this is going to be kind of maybe some sort of shake-up. And for you, this is in the area of intimacy and shared resources. Now, it could also be where, you get this wake-up call of how you're using your resources and how can you better use them. So how can you put your money to work for you? And with Uranus, it's about technology. It's about revolution. It's about innovation, creativity, breaking free from restrictions. Also, it's an opportunity to look at, is your heart in what you're doing? Is your heart in what you're doing? If your heart's not in what you're doing, it's really challenging to be good at it. It's really challenging to be successful at something that the heart's not in. And that can be a relationship, it can be a job, it can be whatever it is. Again, you're all on your own unique path. Uranus is saying, be open to new ideas. Be open to new ways of being in relationship, new ways or new approach to relationship. In this area, it can, for some people, it can bring out kind of kinky, sexual kind of interest. And, hey, as long as adults are adults, whatever you choose, if it's right for you, then go for it. However, this is a money house. And because this is such a money month, you are looking at your finances, your debt, your taxes. Maybe for some of you, you want to restructure your taxes, or you want to restructure debt. Could be like refinancing your home. Maybe you're taking out a loan on the home to do some home construction, do some things around the home. Maybe you're taking out a loan to invest in a home-based business. There are many different ways that you can use this energy. Saturn, although it's separated from Saturn, Saturn is at 1 degree, almost 2 degrees, Aquarius, and the new moon is at almost 3.5 degrees, Taurus. It is separating away. We want to be practical here in what we're doing. We don't want to just I've got this new internet idea. It's going to make me millions. Maybe it will. But you want to make sure that you're doing your homework, that you're not just wishful thinking here. You're actually doing the work to make sure that whatever you're cooking up, it really is going to work for you. It's going to be something that works for you. And, this is a new start and a new beginning. So it is in the area of intimacy. If there's anything you've been tolerating or putting up with, this will be a time where you absolutely don't want to do that anymore. Where you're just okay, I'm done. And you could be the one that does the surprising, where you just surprise others and you just say, you know, feeling really complete here. I'm on to the next thing. And you are. And it's good. It is, you know, if you're feeling that about, you know, leaving a situation, honor it. Because Uranus is so powerful here. And he has the final say. The sun and the moon are separating from Saturn. And they're moving towards Uranus. And they're going to cross over Uranus so that the sun will conjunct Uranus on the 26th. And that could be a day where, you know, you just surprise others. And then Mercury enters Taurus on the 27th, and this is really good because Mercury is moving very fast in April, which means business can pick up, commerce can pick up, things can get better in the world economies. Yay! And then he couples with Uranus on the 30th, and that's brilliant. And so there can be some sort of brilliant financial money-making idea that you have now for yourself that could be very successful. And that's why you want to stay open to this new precipice that you're on and take that leap of faith into your future and into the new direction. Another thing that's really good too happening here in April is Pluto is going to retrograde. April 25th through October 4th. This is good news because this gives us a chance to integrate all of this massive transformation that we've had to go through this year with Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn. And now with Pluto retrograding, he won't have the same impact or power that he has when he's direct. And that's good news. It gives us a chance to integrate all of the lessons that we've learned. For you, it's in the area of your power, your personal power, how you nurture yourself, how you take care of yourself, your home, your inner being. And so you're definitely ready for a vacation from Pluto. But you do have Mars working for you this month in Aquarius, your other sister sign, and Saturn at the beginning of Aquarius. And this is good news, especially for Libras that are born in September. You're really getting a boost here from Saturn. Mars is going to be helping all Libras because he moves very quickly. And he starts out at 5 degrees in the beginning of the month, and then he's at 15, 16 degrees by the time that we get to the Taurus new moon. And so he's on the move, and he is lifting up any planets you have in Libra and giving you courage and strength and immense creative power that will not be denied. Now, for those of you open for love, available for love, well, yeah, that's kind of going on here. Venus and Mars, the divine lovers, are making beautiful aspects this month. And Mars is in the area of true love, romance, self-confidence, being outgoing. So, you know, why not? Why not be open to a relationship? Now, it may be a relationship with someone who's at a distance from you that may, you know, live in a different part of the country or in another country. Totally fine. And why not, you know, get to know each other over the internet for a while? There's nothing wrong with that. To be hanging out on Skype or wherever and FaceTime and having some fun together and seeing where it goes. For those of you coupled, you know, this is a time where, you know, it's a little rocky, you know, with the Libra full moon. For some of you, not all of you, you know, for some of you, you're in really good relationships and, you know, you're power couples and together you are doing great things and will continue to, you know, it's just in the area where, for those of you, if you're in a karmic relationship where it's not, you know, fully supporting you and your growth and your evolution, that will not be denied. You know, you need to recognize that. Career, things are moving forward. And Venus is really helping you to move things forward, make more money, and part of that can be getting new training, learning a new skill, taking a new course. Very exciting. I'm not seeing challenges to the money. And if you are doing what's right for you and getting creative here with your talent, gifts, and abilities, you're going to see an increase of income. And, you know, that can come too with the Taurus new moon, with Uranus and the Taurus new moon helping you to get creative with financing, get creative with your taxes, get creative with shared resources, other people's money, you know. So this is a time where you can find that you can have some creative money-making opportunities. Health, how is your health? I believe our wealth is in our health. The better we feel, the more we can accomplish and achieve. So make sure you're taking really good care of you, and that is important. Spiritually, stay dialed in, stay tuned in to what the universe is revealing to you at this time. The universe has your back. And remember that the universe rewards risk takers. The universe rewards people that put themselves out there and try new things. And that is very exciting. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my videos. Libra, you're amazing. And thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I love you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It supports the channel and it lets you know when I upload. So until next time, Libra, you are on a precipice that will not be denied. Take that leap of faith.